This is Huzaifa from YouTube channel Positive Academy. Today we are talking all about health. Are you eating to live or are you eating to die? I already made a video regarding this, and this will be the detailed video. And this is my teachings, my learning. Right? I'm not a health professional, but I know what I have just experienced, and that's what I'm just sharing in this video. So let's dive deep into it. And if you're new to this channel, consider subscribing for regular dose of positivity. And remember, you are the co-creator of your own life. You can become whatever you want. We are the multidimensional being having human experience. So what is health? Health is 70% diet and only 30% exercise. It is not reverse, but mostly people just take the reverse case. They are just taking 30% diet and 70% exercise. But this is not the truth. The truth is this. It is said that health is wealth. If your health is good, you can do anything into your life. So everything comes to health. How to achieve sound health, and everything depends upon the habits. So if we want to change ourselves, we need to change our habits. That is a prerequisite. The most important thing you can do to make your cycle like that of sun: wake up at the time of sunrise and sleep at the time of sunset, and also keep waking and sleeping time constant. In that way you are training your subconscious. So this is the first important step when it comes to health. You make your body clock same as that of the sun. So now when you rise, when sunrise is there, you wake up, and when sunset is there, you actually go to sleep. And in the same way, it is about taking diet. You are having powerful diet in the morning, and when you just sleep, your diet is low in calories. So that is the prerequisite, and this is the important thing. A lot of people are not able to achieve this, but when you practice it, you will able to achieve this. And I already made a video like how to live 120 years. You have a potential, your body has a potential to live 120 years. So how that you can achieve, I already made a video, check on my channel. It is really helpful, right? We get a lot of insight regarding how the change of habits and how some kind of moderation lead us to the tremendous amazing life of 120 years, right? The next step is you can do exercise every day. If you're not comfortable, then start with the baby steps every day and increase the duration of this exercise. So now you have figured out the important things that impacts your health. The next step is to change your food, right? Which is plant-based food. Now there are two theories based on this. There are people who just support the plant-based, and there are people who support the carnivore diet. Both are important, right? Non-veg is also important and veg is important. Now, why I am saying this? Because when we were in the primitive age, right, we always used to have carnivore diet. Like people used to eat meat and eggs, right, and from that they get strength, and they were so much powerful, right? Not only just physical strength, but also the mental strength we get from meat and eggs, right? We will take talk on this later, but I am just declaring the stuff that both are important. But somehow in the modern age, we are just more focused on the plant-based diet, right? So for now, I will skip this part, but in the next coming time, I will definitely talk on this regarding both veg and non-veg, right? So while doing this, it will help your body with essential vitamins and minerals and nutrients and get rid of the processed and junk food, right? They are lightweight and so do nothing to your body. So basically, when you eat processed and junk food, it means nothing, right? And you are what you eat, think, and drink. Like for example, if you're just you only will feel the difference when you eat the clean diet and when you eat this junk food and processed food, right? Your body is even not designed to accept that food, right? But still we are eating. And all these companies, right? All these junk food companies are just promoting their products so that they are able to sell their product, but they are never beneficial to the human body, right? You can take example of eggs only. So if you eat three eggs, right, you will feel that in the body. But at compared to that, when you eat some junk food, right, when you eat some pastas or when you eat some wafer, some chips, right, you will feel the difference, right? And it impacts a lot of things, right? Even your brain, your mental state, like your physical strength, everything is impacted, yeah, right? What you eat. So it is so much important, right, to know the real insight, right? So I know this video will be long, but this will be really helpful for you, right? So stay tuned, right? And so next come the things you can do each and every morning when you wake up and start all your day. So now when you see your gut is your another brain, right? If your gut is clear, if your gut is powerful, if your digestion is powerful, you can get rid of any kind of disease. So how you can do that? So firstly, have a like liter of 1.25 liter on empty stomach, 1.25 liter of water on empty stomach, even without brushing your teeth, taking the night saliva. Benefits of drinking water on an empty stomach first thing in the morning. I already made it video, right? First video regarding this on my channel. You can check out. But right now what I want to focus on is your gut health, right? Because gut is the brain. That's why you see a lot of people, when the gut is clear, right, they are clear in the brain, and so now the memory power increases, and it gets rid of so many disease and ailments which are associated with the gut. So how you can clear that? The best way is to have 1.25 liter of water each and every morning on an empty stomach, even without brushing your teeth, so that your night saliva is taken care, and then it will clean up whole your colon, your digestive system, your intestine, everything will be clear. And then you, when it is clear, now you yourself can see the experience, right? You can definitely try this stuff, right? It is experimented and it is tested, and that's why I'm sharing, right? So now next, the timings are very important, right? So you are what you eat, think and drink. So breakfast like king, right? Lunch like a prince, and dinner like a beggar. This is so important, right? Make sure you it is correct timing, like that of sun having breakfast around 8 to 9 a.m., lunch around 2:30 p.m., and dinner around 8 p.m. Timings are also so much important, right? Why it is said, why it is mentioned in the ancient culture and all that? Because it has an impact, right, on your body, right? Nothing is said like that, right? So you must trust the thing, and you must know what to do, how to do, and when to do, right? So eat breakfast like a king, like lunch like a prince, and dinner like a beggar, right? And make sure you are at a correct timings, right? Of the sun, like breakfast around 8 to lunch, and dinner around 8. That is the correct time. Make sure you don't drink water after the meal directly, because it harms the digestive process, and you can drink the water only after 1 hour and 30 minutes of the meal, right? Or before the meal, right? This is a prerequisite. This is also so much important. When you, let me give the science behind it. Like for example, when you are eating meal, your digestive thing is active, but when you drink water against it, so your digestive process becomes slow. So that's the reason it is told that don't drink water. And even if you want to drink, you can drink for 1 hour 30 minutes after you have just taken the meal, right? Or else, if you are just so much thirsty, you can take the water just before the meal, right? So make sure you follow this process. This is so much important, right? And when you are having meal, make sure you include vegetables along with the regular diet in the form of salad, right? Maybe it's a tomato, cucumber, or onions in that kind of salad, right? And so now your meal is there, but the salad will support so many things, right? This will help you. So when you're having meal like this, including vegetables in your diet, then like cucumber, tomato, etc., this will help you not to deep it, not to overdo your meal and keep your hunger free for a long time. One can have 60% ratio of the meal and 40% vegetable ratio. This is recommended, right? And it will not take it. This thing will not be done so fast, right? It will take time, but practice makes the main perfect. So you need to practice all these habits, right, to develop the strong health that you need, right? Because your body is your temple, and so it is your responsibility to have a take care of it, right? And to not just waste the body like this, right? And to have just and to live the fulfilled life, right? Just a minute, let me just mute you. Yeah, so because we don't want any kind of hindrance, I've just remove myself, right, because I need to clear from the distraction. So if you yourself in your life also is facing kind of some kind of distraction, then make sure you just get rid of distraction. So now you have gained all the knowledge and basics about it. It's time to have the is possible include nuts. Yeah, it's time to have some. Sorry, there is a typo. So it is time to have some nuts, right? Some god made food like nuts, like almonds, right? Raisins. What else? Like raisins, almonds. Then what you can say, pistachios, right? That kind of stuff. It's a nuts, right? They are also full of they are also full of vitamins and minerals, and that will help you to recover any damage or any free radicals, right? And that it will help you in antioxidants, right? These are so many important, so much important things. So now you've covered about the physical health of the body. Health depends 70% diet and 30% on exercise. If you're above the age of 40, I will recommend you to have a blood test twice a year. This is the important thing. That then only you will be able to know your health, where you stay. Right? If you are not doing the blood test, right? If you're 40 years of age, then it is very dangerous, right? If you want to lose fat, I would want to come up to get rid of diabetes, blood pressure, and have a great stay tuned, right? The good news is with the help of that, you can only reverse the blood pressure and diabetes and in disease, right? So I'll just make it clear in that video how to live 120 years, that how you can reverse the worst disease like blood pressure, diabetes, and other things only with the help of diet. Only with using that you can reverse all these worst conditions, right? So everything in this universe is energy, and sun is the greatest source of energy. So you need to act along with the sun, right? And then your life will be amazing, your health will be amazing. So when sun rises, its energy is high. Same is the case with us. During morning time, we have highest energy levels, sorry, and it decreases in the evening just as sun sets in the evening. Sun gazing has immense benefits due to this reason only. Vitamin D can only be obtained while taking the sun bath. So this is all the things regarding the general health. Now we are talking about meals, right? Like the things that I've just proposed, right? So you might be already aware about all this is all the stuff, right? Because in modern era it has been discussed so many times. But let me just throw some light on this, right? So are you eating? What are you eating? Right? You are what you eat. Think and then choose wisely. Live well. Eat organic food. Right? This is the call from the modern day society. Eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. Right? Go vegan. Right? Eat food with live enzymes that helps the body with a proper mechanism. Right? They contain essential vitamins and nutrients needed for the body. Right? Become your greatest version. I'm just talking this about all the modern era and modern studies, but there is also another side to it, right? Which we will come, which I will picture later, right? So you can become whatever you want. We are the multi-dimensional being having human experience. You came here to live abundant life. You must become your greatest version. You must focus on what grows you. Yeah, it means what you put in your body, you become. So are you eating to live or are you eating to die? Your body is your temple. Handle with care. Life is one type of opportunity. Live it well. Your body is the subconscious mind. So these are some of the traits which are just been put in the society, right, in a modern form. And now there is another part also where we talk about non-vegetarian. So it's about meats and eggs, right? What you eat must be clean so you don't have any problem. So avoid junk and processed food. So if you're a meat eater and if you're eggs consumer, then you will be able to know it has its own importance, right? When it comes to non-veg. So it's not just about veg. But right now, in the modern day society, I don't know why they picture this stuff to, so they just want to get deprived of this non-veg stuff. But in reality, when you were in the primitive age, right, we are all carnivores, right? And we used to have great strength, we used to have great stamina, we used to have great mental ability, right? Because we eat meat. And even in the when you just watch a lot of movies, right? For example, the movies after the snow, right, in which the person dies, everyone dies. So at the end, only option left to the human is to eat meat of the dead person, right? After the snow movie it is discussed, right? So we are so much, our instinct is like that we are so much dependent on the meat and eggs and the non-veg stuff, and it has been observed since centuries, right? But right now the trend has changed. So I just wanted to focus on this part also, that eating meat and eggs is also not like damaging or harming you, right? Because when you see the primitive area you will be able to see how powerful these things were, right? So in essence you need to follow less carbs, more proteins and fats. Now when it comes to fats, a lot of people just complain that your cholesterol will increase, but body needs cholesterol for making the hormones, for making the body capable. It needs fats. And if you just go on low fat diet, then you are gone, right? You are out of the picture. Right? So how are you feeling will also determine the type of food you eat. Like for example, if I'm eating a lot of processed and junk food, my thoughts and feeling will be totally different as compared to those when I'm eating with a clean diet, right? That is a thing. So you are what you eat, think and drink. So there are two kinds of people: one who supports the non-veg diet, and another one who supports the plant-based diet. You get stand from non-vegetarian diet, and that's why the primitive man was more carnivore. So these are two of the theories that I just wanted to bring into picture. Like the one that is associated with that of plant-based diet, and another that is associated with non-veg. But I support both, right? Because I have been experimenting in the past days, right, regarding the non-veg and the meat, and I came to the conclusion that it too is useful, right? And that's why the primitive man was so much powerful, and they were so much capable, right? And so this is the secret, right? So these are all my views, right? You might be disagree, or you might just try to think that okay, it is not good, but whatever it is, but I have just experimented, and that's what I'm sharing, right? So if you find this useful, then make sure you like, share, and subscribe, right? And if you're new to this channel, consider subscribing for regular dose of positive. Remember, you are the co-creator of your own life. You can become whatever you want. We are the multi-dimensional being. So see you in the next video. Till then, bye.